my before and after shot of using the 𝙎𝙪𝙗𝙧𝙚 Facial Self Tanning Drops. 5 to 7 drops mixed in with my favourite moisturiser gives you that really sun-kissed golden glow. Of course, you can customise your tan by applying less for a subtle bronze or apply more for a deeper tan. Instantly, your skin will feel so fresh and moisturised from the hyaluronic acid in the product, and then you can just let it develop throughout the day. L'Oreal also has other tanning products like their self-tanning water mousse, which is stunning and it gives you that luminosity and glowy skin. However, these are my results after a few hours and my skin feels so smooth, streak-free and no orange undertone. I feel beautiful. I am covered in tan, so I need to try and do my makeup without like getting anything on my skin. I'm also going to do something really quick, easy. So I'm going to go in with my favourite lip oil. I'm actually going into town because I'm going to do like a little bit of shopping. I'm actually going to do like a little haul for you guys over on our YouTube page. So I just want a little bit of makeup so I look a little bit more put together while we record and while I go into town. By the way, if you haven't already got your hands on the Bethany Fosbury Times Revolution makeup bag, this fits so much stuff in, like I can't even comprehend it. Like you can shove everything in here. I don't know where I've put my foundation though. That's not good. I'm going in with all of my favourite products and I'm actually bringing out a YouTube video over the next few days. I'll let you guys know when I actually do post it. And it's going to be Desert Island favourites because I honestly use the same products all the time. And it's because they just work. Like when I find products that work, I just stick to them. I'm so excited to go have a look in town and see what there is because I feel like it's so nice to be able to pick out things in person. Like often we'll just do online shopping, but like at the same time I want to try and feel these clothes, do you know what I mean? Like I want to feel the material, I want to feel like they're good quality. I feel like my favourite place to shop is Zara because they just have everything. They have the basics, they have the more glam stuff, they have the nice dresses, but also a little H&M. Like you cannot go wrong with H&M. I feel like H&M is often unspoken about, but it works. My little tash is showing through, so I feel like once my tan is settled in and once I take it off, which will probably be like later today, I am gonna shave my face because it's my favourite thing to do. It's honestly like therapy, but for free. Put this on like a 10-minute timer, so I'm gonna try and complete my makeup within 10 minutes. When I'm going for quick glam, I love to stick to the products that I know, but also I kind of like to skip out my eyebrows. I will end up gluing them down a little bit, but I feel like doing my eyebrows and my eyeshadow just takes so much time. I do actually have tan on my face, so it's going to continue to develop while I have my makeup on because it always seems to. Try and chisel out this jawline a little bit just so I feel a little bit more put together. Chiseling out your jawline makes the biggest difference and also adds to that really like snatched effect. If you haven't already tried this all over concealer, then you honestly need to. Also guys, I'm wearing the Skims viral dress. It is so beautiful. It's literally so figure hugging. And the reason why I've put it on, even though I have tan on, it's probably gonna like smell like biscuits because it's so figure hugging, but the material's really light. It's a really nice material. It's obviously like a little bit more pricey for like a dress. Honestly, the way it makes my figure feel is incredible. I'm actually going to show it to you. So this is the dress, and obviously I do have a tan on at the minute, but it's just so lightweight, so honestly don't worry about wearing it with tan because it's so like airy. I know it's a little bit more pricey, so you might want to be a little bit more selective about like getting anything on it. So easy to wash, and like I never really stain it or anything like that, and I've wore it a few times while I have had tan on. It's just so breathable. Like it's a long dress, it has long sleeves, but you don't need to worry about like it being like a really thick material. And I know like sometimes when you spend a little bit more on a dress, you kind of want a thicker material to feel the luxury of it. This dress, you don't even need that because it feels luxurious as it is. I mean, it's a skim dress for crying out loud. But honestly, the dress does justice, and I feel like you don't actually need a really thick dress to feel the quality in something. Like the quality is so nice. I have not joined the Charlotte Tilbury gang. Honestly, you need to because these blend out like a dream, and I'm going to try and show you, but like when you blend out this blusher, it actually looks like glass. So I love the fact that it gives you like the radiance. This colour is so gorgeous, by the way. It's in the shade called Peach Pop. It's my favourite shade. I'm adding a little bit of Got To Be because this holds your brows like there is no tomorrow. Like when I tell you this is not budging all day, it's kind of that product that you do need to work like pretty fast with because once you do have it on, it doesn't really budge. If you love a good soap brows, then you're gonna absolutely love this, and it's so affordable as well. I believe it's actually on TikTok Shop, so I will link it if I can. And then for my bronzer, I'm using the Rimmel bronzer because this stuff is so good. And when it comes to bronzer, I just like to pat it into my skin because I feel like it blends a lot nicer. You're not gonna get any, like, I don't know, muddiness when you tap it into your skin. And also it's not gonna disturb any products underneath. I feel like I haven't properly gone into town and had like a deep search in a very long time, so I'm looking forward to this. And also I'm going with my best friends, so it's always a lot more fun when you're shopping with somebody. Also, I'm just bringing this bronzer over my eyes just to really tie in this look. Also, when it comes to bronzer and trying to chisel out my nose, I literally just brush it all over because I'm going to show you the magic of a product that I'm going to use. First of all, I'm going to set my under eyes using a little bit of Laura because, you know, holy grail. I just use my Cocoa Cosmetic sponge. I use this sponge for everything. Like, I don't care if I've just put a wet product on it. I feel like it just melts in the powder. And okay, the product I've been talking about is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. It's a powder foundation, guys. I know some people say that they don't like it for dry skin. I've got dry skin. It's just about how you use it. I'm going to be going in with my Sigma brush, and what I like to do is, because this is a bit of a lighter colour, this is actually in the shade. My video just cut out, so I hope that like the quality is just as good because I've actually gone onto my normal camera. But I just like to tap this against my nose just to really chisel out that nose and give that contoured effect. Can you see the coverage that this gives your skin though? Like, I think it's stunning. I feel like with this product, it is really just about nailing your technique, because like, if you're to have really dry skin and you don't put on the right skincare for your skin and your skin's peeling, it's obviously not going to sit as well. And I think that's what I find so frustrating when people say it doesn't work for them. But I honestly just think it either just doesn't work for you, because not every product is going to work for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I say I like it doesn't mean it's going to work for everybody. And that's just makeup in general. Like, there's products that people always recommend and like they're viral favorites, and I'm just like, I just don't get along with that product. More often than not, it's just because your technique isn't down, you haven't sorted out your skincare routine, to which like any powder product is going to cling onto your skin. It's not just this foundation that will cling onto your skin if you have dry skin. I'm with my 𝙬𝙗𝙧𝙚 highlighter, and I'm just going to pop that on the bridge, and then I also like to go like this with it and give it that really rounded effect. I don't know what it is. I'm so weird. I know everyone does love like such a snatch nose, but for me, I'm just like, make it rounded, please. I would like to know what favourite place to shop at, because I feel like it's so personal, like dependent on your clothing size, like your figure. I feel like it can be a little bit more difficult to actually find clothes that work for you, because people recommend some brands and I try them out and I'm like, it just doesn't work for my body shape. Okay, topping up the mascara quick, just a little second coat but nothing too crazy. For a cat eye look, then bring your lashes out like that. Okay, and that is the makeup all complete. I'm gonna go do a little bit of shopping, and I hope you guys have the best day ever. Mwah! I love you all. Going down the fastest zip line in the world today, and if you think I want to do this, I absolutely do, but I'm absolutely terrified. This is not a leave-in conditioner, but it's all I have to slick back my hair right now. Guys, I'm too scared. Look at that, slay. I actually booked this for me and my ex-boyfriend a few years ago. However, we never ended up actually going because it's all the way in Wales. I thought I got away with it, but that's just showing something. I'm the one who wanted to do it, but yeah, I'm the one who's the most scared of doing it. So now, me and my family are doing it. I actually don't know what I get myself into sometimes. The thing is, I love stuff like this, but when it actually comes down to doing it, I am absolutely terrified. And I'm the kind of person that will walk all the way down because I'm too scared to do it. Going for glowy skin because, you know, I want to be shining while I'm going 100 miles an hour down the zip line. This makeup needs to last, okay? These eye masks are nourishing and smoothing, so hopefully they soothe my anxiety right now. I'm the kind of person who'd want to like throw themselves out of a plane, but would tell the pilot to turn around the minute we got there to actually do the skydive. I'm actually really adventurous by heart, but the minute I get somewhere to do something, my body tells me no. Cara, turn around. Look at this. Cocoa Cosmetics. They go super big and super bouncy. Guys, I'm actually locked in my room. Jen! Jen! This is a sign that I should just be locked in here all day. I was saved and I have my marshmallow sponge back, so You should always trust your gut, but at the same time, I feel like sometimes it's an excuse. No, actually, you should always trust your gut. Like, I feel like if your gut tells you not to do something, or your gut is telling you something negative about a person, you get an off vibe, your gut is normally 99% of the time right. In this circumstance, my gut is not telling me anything negative. It's just my anxiety that's telling me, oh my god, Cara, this is the worst thing you're about to do. However, it's probably going to be the best thing I've ever experienced in my life. That's the thing, when you trust your gut so much, or like your intuition, like, it's very limiting sometimes to the fact that you just don't want to end up doing things, and sometimes you need to step out your comfort zone to experience new opportunities and new things. I feel like that made no sense whatsoever, but I feel like you should always trust your gut, don't get me wrong, but also don't limit yourself to new opportunities and stepping out of your comfort zone. I feel like sometimes it's not actually your gut, it's just your anxiety that is stopping you and making you overthink to think that it's your gut telling you it, but in reality you're just overthinking the situation to talk yourself out of it. And I feel like there is a massive difference between the two. I love these Charlotte Tilbury ones, but they get so messy. Do that on my nose, it's peeling. I'm taking off my jewellery because I want to dye with my jewellery on, so if I don't have it on, then I can't dye. I'm trying out new products so you don't have to. I refuse to use any other skincare because I do not want it to ruin my base products. One thing I will be doing differently though is adding in some tanning drops. This is the 𝙎𝙤𝙯𝙬 self tanning drops. I absolutely love these, and I'm going to put this underneath my makeup so when I take it off later, my skin is all bronzy and glowy and fresh. I have done this plenty of times in the past, so I know it's not going to affect any of my other products that I apply that are new. I'm giving these products a fair chance to actually work, so I know it's not the skincare and it will actually be the makeup products. And of course I'm going in with MAC Studio Radiance because it gives your skin the nicest glow ever. It's like the perfect base, I'm telling you. Skin is skinning. Pink Honey Brow Glue, guys. I have my hands on it. I'm so excited. If I go another day without trying this out, I will explode. This is honestly so cute. And this is what it looks like in the middle. It's got like a little hole, and then you put your spoolie in there, you mix it around, you put it on your eyebrows. Guys, I'm so happy right now. I've wanted to try this out for the longest time, and this is a product that excites me because so many people rave on about it. I'm going to spray a little bit of Milk Makeup setting spray on there. Like, if anything is going to keep my brows intact, it's going to be these two mixtures. Although I haven't tried this obviously, but this sets your makeup down really nicely. It's got a really strong hold, so I'm just going to mix that up a little bit, coat up this little spoolie. I feel like this has enough product on right. At the minute, I've really been enjoying the Refy Brow Sculpt because it is so good. It sticks on your brows like there's no tomorrow. Okay, let's give this a test. By the way, that coated my eyebrows really nicely and really quickly. Like, they literally brushed up straight away. And normally I have a little bit of trouble trying to get them to flick up. And I don't know if it's because of the spoolie or the product, but it seems to be working really well so far. Honey, babes, I absolutely love this eyebrow. Also, it feels like really stuck down, so I'm going to wipe the residue away. The real test is to see whether it stays intact when I've done all of my makeup, so we will see. I don't know how my 3-minute talking time is already up, so I apologise. So please go to part 2. I love you. I'm sorry. Because I ramble so much, this is already part 2 of me trying out new products, so you don't have to. So I just tried out Pink Honey's Brow Glue, guys. The brows are browing, but now it's time to try out the NARS Reflecting Foundation. I used to use this all the time, but for the life of me, I cannot remember what it's like, which is really strange. I know that I used to use this, but I'm going to give it another shot because I haven't used it in so long. I have the shade called Punjab. Oh, to the fresh bottle. Okay, interesting. It actually says how to apply this. It says apply a small amount starting in the centre of the face and blend outwards. So I'm going to give that a go. I mean, I've never really followed instructions on foundation. I just sort of chuck it on. If NARS says to do it, then NARS says to do it. Okay, so it's supposed to blur your imperfections and smooth the look of your skin. So I'm just going to blend it out. Oh my God, look at that glow. Guys, I need this back in my routine. I obviously loved it and used a whole bottle of it for a reason. I don't know how I don't remember what it looks like on the skin, but oh my goodness, this is so stunning. This is giving me radiance. If you have really dry skin, I feel like this is going to be for you. Goodness, look at my skin. No wonder I used to love it. So it's medium to buildable coverage, and I feel like you can definitely get full coverage. Look out of this with it still looking like skin. Like, I feel like this is my skin, but better. And day after day of using this, this is supposed to improve your skin's clarity. I love the fact that I can still see my skin underneath. Like, you can see my little blemishes. I just love the way it does look like your skin, but better. That's all I can describe this foundation as. You're going in my everyday makeup bag again. The skin is bronzed and concealed. So now let's try out the new Sigma Cream blushes. There is 4 beautiful shades. I want to use the shade Nearly Wild with the multitasker brush. Okay, let's just give her a whirl. I'm going to place it. Oh, that is pigmented. I barely touched the product. I was really light when I was packing it in. Guys, that is stunning. That blended in instantly. Oh, okay, I love this a lot. This brush is also really nice. It's sitting so nicely on the skin. It's not disturbing any other products, and you can build up the colour as well. I'm also using 𝙠𝙚𝙗𝙧𝙚 of the shade called 𝙬𝙗𝙧𝙗𝙧𝙗. I'm going to go do the rest of my makeup and then I'm going to be back. I find it so difficult to come across new products that I actually love, but I'm obsessed with these. I'm so happy.
You know how when you're younger, sometimes you don't realize how bad something is until you grow up? I've told this story before, but I feel like it's a good time for a refresh. If you're a younger girl, especially in high school, you need to hear this. When I was like 17, I was on a dating app, but I like lied and put my age as like 21 or something. But in my bio, I did write actually 17. Still a terrible idea, don't do that. But I wasn't hiding the fact that I was underage. And I ended up matching with this guy who I knew of, but I didn't actually know him. I knew people he knew, and he was 21. He messages me and instantly I'm like, by the way, I'm 17. And he goes, that's okay with me if it's okay with you. Red flag number 1. And then we start talking. It was fine. It was just like very casual conversation. It wasn't anything that serious. I wasn't using dating apps for like a date. I was using it just for fun. And then he followed me on Instagram. Literally, I'm not even exaggerating. 2 seconds after he follows me, a random girl follows me and she's mutuals with him and she had like pictures up with him and stories up with him. Red flag number 2. Then I asked him about it and he pulls the classic man move of, oh, that's just my ex, like she's fucking insane.
Expensive skincare and makeup, so let's see if it's actually any good. £48, Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I can't lie, I absolutely love this. I think it's gorgeous. It smells like luxury. Is it worth nearly £50? I don't know, but it's good. £37 Banana Bright Eye Cream from 𝙤𝙧𝙗𝙧𝙗𝙧. I have in fact tried this before, however, I am not the biggest fan of it and I feel like the price point is very high. It does give a beautiful glow, however, way too pricey. £32 YSL Pure Shots. I absolutely love this. I think it's amazing. It's got SPF 50 in, it's got loads of skincare benefits. Mine is clearly running out, but it protects against UVA, UVB, and I really feel like it's worth the money. I used to use this all the time, but because I was running out of it, I wanted to save my last bit of it. That's how much I liked it. Now we're going in with the Tatcha Water Cream, which is £65. The packaging of this is so cute, and you get 50 mils here. You also get the little spatula. This is such a luxury, and it works so well. It's a really nice water cream. It's honestly such a weightless concealer. It feels amazing and so hydrating. I would honestly recommend it. However, it is a product that I try and save you a little bit because of the price point, because there is more affordable moisturisers out there. Day to day, I will not use this, but for special occasions, it's a nice little treat. £49 Bobbi Brown Enriched Face Base. So many people love this. I have used this quite a bit. This is a very hit or miss product for me. Like, if I don't have it, I'm not mad over it. It smells so luxurious. It's not like a product that I would be dying to repurchase if I ran out of it. Again, there's more and more products available on the market for a lot cheaper. I can definitely see the hype around it. So it's 50-50. I'm so stuck on this product. Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter. I'm not the biggest fan of this. So many people love and adore this. However, for me, I just feel like it doesn't sit as well on my skin than it does other people's. I feel like it kind of clings to my products. I do not think it is worth the money. It's £39 and e.l.f. do a really good dupe. One thing I love about high-end skincare and makeup is that it is always so dewy though. Skin will always be glowing after using an expensive moisturiser, an expensive skincare mist. £75, you heard me, £75. 𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙧𝙗𝙧 foundation. This is oil-free, so it's going to go well with our water cream. They actually use this in Euphoria. Now this is a little bit too dark. Oh no, that's about £10. Anyways, they use this on the set of Euphoria, and I've tried this before, wasn't crazy over it, especially for the price point. We're going to start blending, but go to part 2 because we're running out of time. £75 𝙤𝙤𝙗𝙧𝙗 foundation, full face of expensive makeup, so come along on this journey with me. So like I was saying, this is a very pricey product, as you can tell. It does look so beautiful on the skin. My skin is so glowy. It honestly feels so weightless, but I could just not justify spending £75 on a foundation. Maybe for a special occasion this could be quite nice. Still more affordable products. They are more high-end still, but you can probably get a foundation for £30-40 and it will do exactly the same job. Or you can keep with your drugstore and pay about £7-8 and it will still be really good. I'm not saying I don't like this because I think it looks really pretty on the skin, but I just cannot justify the price, okay? I just want to show you what my skin is looking like on a back camera and a little bit closer up so you can see my skin in the raw. All these expensive products are sitting really well on my skin, and my skin is definitely very expensive right now. I feel bougie. This is £46. It's Chanel bronzer. I feel like everyone's tried this now. I honestly do not like this product. It gives nothing for your skin. It might give the tiniest bit of colour, but like, where's the pigment? I am like digging my brush in for the tiniest bit. It doesn't necessarily look bad, but what is there to it? Not a lot at all. And I feel like it's way too expensive for little to no colour. Especially when I'm tanned, no colour whatsoever. I feel like this is also negative of me. I'm just being so real with you. I just don't want you to be spending money on products that just don't work to their full potential when they're at that price point. This is £28. It's the Estee Lauder concealer. For me, this is a little bit too thick. One thing I can say though, it's got beautiful coverage. I do not need a lot of this product. It is too thick for my liking, and that is why I do not like it. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of these price points and some of these products, I will say my skin does look very nice, and it looks like my skin but better. Then I have the NARS Laguna bronzer. This is limited edition, so it might be a little bit more expensive, but I love NARS bronzers. A typical one is £31. And what I love about this is that you only have to use it sparingly because it is so pigmented. So you really get your money's worth with this one, and it's such a pretty shade. A real sun-kissed glow. I don't want to run out of time or go to part 3, so this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder, £31. Absolutely love this, use this every single day. Worth every single penny. This is £78. I did not realise the price of it, but I use this religiously every single day. It's so gorgeous. I like to mix these 3 shades because this one gives you more of a glow, and they're obviously more of like a blush shade. I would honestly repurchase. My skin looks very pretty, but there's more affordable products on the market. How much do you think my skin is worth right now? I just did a full face of expensive makeup. This is what the skin is looking like. My skin but better. Let me give you some options though. So we're going to go with £210, £481 or £803. Let me know what you think. Bearing in mind we only have base products on. No brows, no eyes. Base product. Skincare and makeup. Let me know what you think. Kind of love it though. Mwah.
Storytime about why I will never babysit ever again. So a little background information, I was 17 and a senior in high school, and my parents were super annoyed about the fact that I hadn't had a job since I was 14. So their friends just happened to need a babysitter, so they told me that I had to do it. So fast forward, I go over there super early in the morning, and the mom had already left for work, and the dad, who we're gonna call Will, he was just about to leave, and before he walked out the door, he told me that there was a list of things that needed to be done before they got home. So their daughter Autumn, who was 5 years old, she was still sleeping, and I was reading through the list, and it was just normal stuff, like nap time at 2 o'clock, no pop after 7 o'clock, that sort of stuff. And then it had an arrow pointing towards the back, and when I flipped the
life can get tough, chills in my bones, working too much, weight on my soul, closing my eyes, let it all go. The least I can try, we'll find out somehow. And so we keep moving our feet to find a way, find a way. We're gonna keep trying to believe in today, in today. Oh, and when we stop to breathe, I just know we're gonna see that if we keep moving our feet, we'll find a way, find a way. In today, in today. We'll find a way, find a way. In today, in today. We'll find a way, find a way. Find the little things to keep around. Easier on me than pushing life away. So we're making a change to get us through the days. Something to say, a reason to stand. And so we keep moving our feet to find a way, find a way. We're gonna keep trying to believe in today, in today. Oh, and when we stop to breathe, I just know we're gonna see that if we keep moving our feet, we'll find a way, find a way. In today, in today. We'll find a way, find a way. In today, in today. We'll find a way, find a way. And so we keep moving our feet to find a way, find a way. We're gonna keep trying to believe in today, in today. Oh, and when we stop see that if we keep moving our feet, we'll find a way, find a way.
Acting cream